Some days, bass fishing humbles you. I came out here expecting a solid bite. The conditions look good, the lake looked fishy, but sometimes the fish just don't cooperate. And that's part of it, honestly. Not every trip is a giant bass and hero shots. Sometimes it's grinding through tough conditions, trying to figure them out one cast at a time. But days like this remind me why I love kayak fishing in the first place. The quiet, the challenge, the places this sport takes you. So today I'm just gonna fish. No hype, no fake excitement, just a real day on the water during a tough bite. Stay on the quest.
Oh my God! All right, folks, we are back out on the water. We have had some serious crappy weather here in North Texas for the past, I'd say, 5 days. Severe thunderstorms, high winds, 20-mile-an-hour winds with 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts. It just was not conducive to kayak fishing. So I have not been out. Today is the first day that it is fishable. And I, of course, got out as quickly as I could. I took half day off today. Today is Wednesday, the weekend before Memorial Day 2026. And I'm going to get out here. I got some different things tied on today that I'm going to try. We'll see if we get any fish on that. But I'm over here at Lake Texoma. I haven't been here in a while. And let's see if we can't get on some when I can't get out. And the temperatures are great. There is overcast, so there's a good chance of maybe some topwater bite. Just in the low 70s. I thought that was a gar right there, but that is a snake. So I'm going to get out of here. And coming up on me. Well, that rain yesterday, the water's pretty high. Comparatively. Looks over here. chasing the blow-ups. Alright. I'm just thrilled to be out of the house. That's what people say when they don't catch any fish. I'm just glad to be out of the house. But it is true. I mean, just look how peaceful it is back here. All the nature, birds. And I know this gets super shallow here, but after the rain, I'm just wondering if chatterbait around some of this cover here. Just look, you can see the blow-ups all over the place back there. I'm going to try to get close to the bank, see maybe if I can get a eyeball. That was a deer that I scared off. Oh, there was a bite. I think those are all gar though. Oh, there, now I can see it good. I tell you, when you're dealing with electrical stuff out on the water, it's always seems like it's something, but everything seems to be working fine at the moment. I think the front camera got hot. I don't know how it's not that hot today, but and then the fish finder wasn't working properly. I'll fix that. And like I said, there were some motor issues last week that I spent the rainy days resolving, and those seem to have been resolved, thankfully. What's all back here. I mean, it's just lots of activity in the water, but I just nothing be able to see. The other thing I have to get used to, I had it wired, my throttle wired backwards, so forwards was backwards on the throttle and reverse was the other way. But I fixed that. So I personally think it is just a bunch of carp. And as much as I want to catch a fish, I don't want to catch a carp. The only time I ever catch a carp is when it lands right on its head, and it's just a reaction strike. They don't chase anything that I've ever tried. All right, let's see. So I won't spend my whole day back here if they're not interested, because I do think it is carp. Oh, there's totally bass blowing up over there on bait fish. I thought I heard it. It might be striper, because this is the striper capital of the world. I heard splashing, and then I could see bass, likely striper, pushing. We'll see. I don't think it's largemouth. Well, I can see bass right up in there, though. Come on. Hang on. Or maybe a better bait. Those are gar. Or that was a gar that just swam by me, or the one that's sitting right underneath me right there. That's a gar. What are these? Couldn't tell what kind of bass or fish those were sitting up there. It looked like maybe carp, but carp usually flip out as soon as you get near them. Stand up a little bit. Sure would like to get a bass. Let's get anything at this point. bite it. I think that's a bass. Came right up on it, sniffed it. There's a gar. There's a gar right there. All right, let's find the bass because everything seems to be carp and gar. Nothing promising. One thing about big lakes, it sure is hard to, a smaller lake you can move around quite a bit and get it dialed in, and find out where the fish are at. But these are so huge, there's really just no way of doing that. I should just get lucky and find a spot. Alright, so I'm crossing the lake. I'm going to cruise around these little islands over here, see if there's anything activity there. I'm trolling a lipless crankbait as I go along. No sense in wasting fishing time. Just cruising along. Let's see, it is 26 feet right here. Water temp is 75.2. And I mean, some days are just like that. Go all over. That's the thing with big lakes is, a smaller lake, you spend a couple hours trying to dial in and where the bass are at and fish with these huge bodies of water. You can cover for hours and never even see a bass, and your whole day's wiped out. But that's the way it is. I mean, you can't always just do the little lakes. And I actually got with my tournament trail coming up this year, starting in June, one of the stops is here. So get out and see where they might be at. I haven't had a ton of luck over here, but I keep coming back because bass migrate, move around, and they could be here. at some point. It just doesn't seem like today's the day. Well, the good thing about being here on a weekday is that it's not a bunch of boats, and these islands can tend to be party islands. People pull up on their boats and party out here. Make a loop around this island. It does get pretty shallow here. Let's see if these drop-offs got anything. Come on, nothing. I'm gonna cruise by this island over here. And then head back toward the boat ramp. It might be a skunk day when that happens. Hmm.